Okay, so we're playing more of this game, and I luckily did not get spoiled on anything. However, I did see that a VTuber had finished this game recently, and it like emotionally destroyed them. So I'm a little hype. Come on, come here. Come on. There you go. What a good boy. What a good boy. How tall am I? I am 5'10". 5'10". Tall for an Asian, to be honest with you. My roommate was like 6 feet tall, but she swore she was 5'10", and I tried to break it down for her. I was like, lady, you're like 6 feet tall. You're 2 inches taller than me. She was like, no, you're the liar. You're the one who's lying. You're 5'8". And I was like, I've been to the doctor way too many times to get my height wrong. I'm 5'10". And it like ruined her. She was like, I can't be 6 feet tall. I can't be. Because she wanted to be like a short, petite, demure, like, and she wanted to date a guy who was over 6 feet tall, but she was 6 feet tall. So it was like, it ruined her perspective. And you know what? Fuck her. Who cares? But I'm 5'10". I don't think 5'10" is short either. I think 5'8" to 6 foot like 2. I think the world was made for that height. I think that is like the general average height for, if you took everyone across the world, you'd get somewhere around 5'8" to 6'2". I think I could probably Google that. And I think the world was just made for that height. The world that humans have constructed, I guess. And like no shelf is too tall for me. No, nothing is too short for me. I think I'm just completely average height. What was I doing? It's been a minute since I played this game, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't actually remember what I was doing. I think we're just, God, I'm so fucking sore. They did this thing. I think that they're trying to promote me, which is great, I guess, but I didn't really want to be a supervisor again. But they came up to me on like Tuesday and they shook my hand. They pulled me out of the I work in what's called the unload. So all those big 18-wheelers that you see, I pull all the packages out of them. And I'm the only one who does it safely because I was a safety supervisor for a bunch of years. And they pulled me out. They shook my hand, and their hand was super hard. Like, not muscular, but like worn. Like they had been moving sandpaper boxes their entire life. And he goes, we're going to promote you to picking up what are called E-regs, or irregular packages, which basically just means everything over 70 pounds, and most of them are like 90 to 110 pounds. And he was like, can you do that? And I was like, I can try, but I'm not going to lie to you. When you look at me, like if you ever saw me full body, I'm skinny, but I'm not fit. I don't look like I can pick anything up that's heavy. I can pick up 70 pounds, and even then, I gotta like brace and use my fucking deadlift that shit. And I don't know why they put me on that bullshit, but everything was so fucking heavy, and they want you to just whip that shit and not get any help from anybody. And it like ruined me, dude. Fucking like, I don't know if I pulled something or what, but all week has been rough. And just moving my fingers across the fucking buttons, I'm like, I feel old. I'm 30. I'm not dead yet. Yeah, rest in peace, spine. Fucking kill me, dude. I'm not dead yet. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is like God sending me a message, laughing at me, saying, you thought you were 21? You thought you were young? Anyway, I think we're just going to do the main quest. Let's just get this fucking show on the road, huh? Current destination. Let's go. Anyway, Salty, how have you been? How's your week going? Are you still currently unemployed, or are you back in it? Have you moved yet? How are you doing? You're moving right now. How long is your drive? I had to drive 18 hours when I moved. It was lot. It's quite a bit. I drove that shit in one go. Wait, you're on the road? Ain't no way. You're watching me while driving and you're chatting while driving? You're an animal. Am I going the right way? Oh. Yeah, okay, alright. We're doing the mission. It's time to go. Don't tell my mom. I won't, don't worry. No, I appreciate you being here. I'm glad that I can entertain you for the next 30 minutes of your drive. Congratulations on your move again, dude. I know it's a big step. Have you ever, where you're currently moving, have you ever been there before? Or is this completely new to you? The flashbang scared me. Maybe I should stop asking you questions. You know what? You just watch and chill and listen to the game.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not
Hi,
to your
Zero.
Heart.
Welcome.
Guess. Hey, so...
Yes?
Here.
My name?
Raffle
Eve?
100K. There you go.
This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Cain and Abel
Humans
would have
wouldn't
been more
change
fitting.
names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Eve was born from Adam.
Well,
though.
if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear
Eve
it.
sounds different. Salty one.
Is there something else?
Congratulations,
After we're done
Salty.
reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try
Salty.
extra hard
You
to finish
never
this.
change, Salty. Never
Extra,
change.
extra hard.
You do that.
That's the same cutscene, but Eve sounded different to me. I wonder if it's the same voice actor, but he's doing like a regal voice for Adam, and then he's doing like kind of smoother, and then he's doing, I guess, like an older brother would sound, and then he's doing a little bit of a younger brother sound for the other voice. That's what it sounds like. At least to me. Speaking of reading, since Adam and Eve were reading, I have been listening to Brandon Sanderson's first book, Mistborn: The Final Empire. Oh, I forgot that I could show.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war.
And bro,
Looks like the whole city is starting
it's
to
so
sink
fucking
as a result.
I can't even. It's so good. I can't believe that this is just the beginning. Like I feel like I'm like watching a D&D or listening to a D&D campaign, but it's like masterfully told. And my only problem is the audio part of the audiobook is kind of whack. That's what I hate about it. It's just so good. Everything about it, the power system, the kill god aspect, everything. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Oh, I should be hacking stuff, huh? I guess I forgot how to play this game. Die, demon. A lot of people are talking about Mistborn. Because I started working at this current job, I was just like, you know what, man, I need to listen to something. And I picked up Mistborn, and I am so happy I did. I don't regret it at all. I think it's so far, everybody says it's like one of the greatest books, one of the greatest fantasy books. I think so far it's like an 8 out of 10. But if it can stick the landing and leave me feeling like mystified and satisfied, then I think it'll be a 10 out of 10. And I know that it does. That's another thing. It's not just that I'm hype about it. It has this prestige about it. So many coworkers I've had different libraries have talked about that they love Brandon Sanderson, this and that, and this and that, and
Is that what we need to protect?
sorry, hiccups.
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
As if you bathe, nonsense. He always says like weird human shit, and it's like you're an android. You're not even human, dude. But then he makes fun of the robots for trying to be human, and he's sitting here pretending to be human. You don't
Androids
eat. You
need
don't
to
bathe.
As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance,
Sorry, 2B. I'm in the datascape. I can't hear what you're saying about bathing. I'm too busy. What the fuck? I'm currently brain blasting. What do they say in Shadowrun?
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still
I'm edge
feels
running?
good.
I'm edging? That's what they say. But anyway, yeah. I love this book. I just entered part 3. If you know anything about that, if you've read the book at all, it can kind of tell you about where I am. And I don't know how many parts the book has, but I really like that it's laid out almost like seasons of a TV show. Like each part ends in a very logical spot. When things happen, and then it goes to the next part, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then it either time skips or whatever. It's really good. I recommend it, is what I'm trying to say. How do I specifically... Okay, here's my one problem with this game. It is the lock-on system. I think that the lock-on system is not good. It locks on, and you stay on that one character, sure, but unlike, say, a FromSoft game, where I can use my right joystick to click in and lock on, I can't move my right joystick to choose a new target. Right, so like in a FromSoft game, let's say that I lock on to a boss has a bunch of minions.
I think that's the last
and
of
I
the
lock
machines.
on to one of the minions. I don't have to sit here and unlock on and then reposition my
2B,
camera and
9S,
wait for the
come in.
light
Commander?
lock on, the little
Emergency
white lock
orders
on
incoming. The carrier
to
ship that was set to
select the
resupply
boss
has come
and then
under
re-click
attack.
the right
It's
joystick.
currently being
I just
engaged by a swarm of
move the right
machines.
joystick left
I've
or
asked
right and
all
it will
your troops
switch
in the city ruins for
between them.
assistance, and I'll need
And
you
that's
to
how a
provide
lot
backup
of
as
different
well.
games
I'm
handle
sending
lock
flight
on,
units and
but this
coordinates
game
now.
doesn't do that.
Good luck.
And I think it's because lock on was originally like what, one of these buttons, and I moved it to the right joystick, and they just didn't
You
consider
see?
that.
Total slave driver.
if she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
That's true. Who would give you
Say
orders?
so.
Who would tell you what to do, Nines? Oh my god, my back. Ah, fuck. I took a hot shower and I stretched and everything. Oh, I forgot about my... What? I still have a laser? Okay, no, we need, Wait, is missiles good here? Missiles is good here. Oh my god. But no, we're going with the whatever. Why can't I turn? Oh, we're not in that. We're not in that scene. Here we go. Now we're in that scene. Now I can kill indiscriminately. I'd say I recommend this point. I would say, yeah, I recommend it, but of course, I haven't finished it yet. So I can't say for certain, like, yeah, it's totally worth it. It's amazing. Do it. But if you want, a new adventure story and you haven't read this book, I think it's worth it. It's to be honest, it kind of, like, the way that it's working reminds me a little bit of Red Rising, which I love. Holy! But Red Rising, of course, came after this one, so Maybe it's inspired by. If you haven't read Red Rising, it's got 6 books out.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2.
I gotta tell you,
Requesting support from any friendly
only the
units in
first
range.
3 are good, and then
We've
the
come under
4th
heavy
book
fire from the
tries to
enemy.
do something new.
Our escort
Instead
ship
of
has taken damage
following
and is unable
the
to
main
engage.
character that we followed
We're
the
currently
entire
resisting with all remaining support
first
fighters, but
trilogy.
we can't hold them off for long.
He's still in the story. The story is still
repeat,
about
this
him.
is
He's
Carrier
still
Blue Ridge 2.
the main character.
We need immediate
But
backup from any
it
available
switches
Android forces.
perspective to characters that aren't developed as well, in my opinion. And I aired these complaints on this Discord that I'm in about a section about books, and some people said, like, oh, but the 6th final book makes the 4th and 5th book retroactive. I'm gonna be real. I think that's weak as fuck. I think that's weak as fuck. It's like when you watch an anime and people are like, "Oh, you just have to get through the first 2 seasons."
Picking up a large-scale
Nah, fuck
enemy
that. You want me to
inbound.
watch
Looks
2
to be
seasons of an
2.8
anime
clicks
and it's
southwest of us.
trash and I hate it and it's not well written, the characters are unenjoyable. It's like oh my god, okay, it's like if I watched Naruto and then I was like, "Oh, Boruto is a continuation of Naruto." And then I start watching Boruto and it's just fucking terrible. And they destroyed they destroy his character. They destroy, everything that I liked about Naruto in the service of like setting up these new characters, and I don't give a fuck about. And then in the final, season or 2, it gets so good and everything's back, and it's like, oh, Boruto's so back. I'm not gonna watch, however
Enemy
many
aerial
seasons
unit
of Boruto
destroyed.
it takes
Reverting back
to
to
get
area recon.
good.
Wait,
I'm just
I'm
not
picking
gonna
up
do
a
it.
large enemy
I would
presence.
rather
Didn't
just
I kill
pretend
that already?
like Boruto didn't matter.
If it's
Like
that
Boruto
big,
doesn't
we should
exist.
be able to see
So
it.
I will recommend Red Rising, and then Golden Sun is the 2nd book, and then Morning Star is the 3rd. I will recommend those 3 books, but everything after that, just don't bother. Unless you just absolutely love it, and you're like, you know what, I don't care. I will get through 4 and 5 to see the conclusion of this story. Be my guest. Come back here. Tell me I'm a fucking idiot. Tell me book 6 is worth reading,
A machine?
and
freaking
I just need
huge.
to get over myself and read the book, and that I won't be disappointed. Right? I'm all for it. But I didn't even read book 6. I read book 5 when it came out. I listened to all the audiobooks, and then I didn't want to wait for the audiobook for book 5, so I read book 5. And I thought it was just so...
It's blocking close range
I wouldn't
attacks
say it
with
was
EMP
bad.
blasts.
It just
We've gotta find
could
another way
not
to damage it.
measure up to the legacy of book 1, 2, and 3.
Operator 210 to 9S. Command has decided to
Since
stage
I'm
a
running
direct
through
satellite
this,
laser strike on
real
the
quick,
hostile. We need
and
you
I'm
to
complaining
destroy
about
the
books.
enemy
I want to
EMP
complain about
generator so we
another
can
book.
lock onto the target.
When I was a
EMP
child,
generator?
I read this book
Sending the
called,
coordinates to your map now.
I was like 11.
EMP
Read this
generator
book
target
called,
confirmed. Marking on map.
The
Proposal.
Book of
Destroy the
Lies,
generator
and it
quickly.
is a youth fantasy. It's a classic fantasy story, and focusing. I remember this section again. I remember laughing. It was so easy. And I'm kind of zoning out. I'm not even talking. I think this came. Watch out,
Enemy
missiles!
data
Get away from me.
obtained from command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine life form is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating
so,
electromagnetic wave
I read this
attack.
book when I was like
All
11.
resistance fighters in
called
the
The Book of
vicinity
Lies.
were
And
annihilated.
it's not the philosophical
Amazing.
one.
If this thing reaches land,
I
we're
don't know what the
screwed.
real one is. The real Book of
Affirmative.
Lies. When you Google the Book of Lies, you get like a very, very old book. But there's a fantasy book, and it's, knights and magic, and coming of age story, and the woes of responsibility, and with great power, and all that stuff, right? Really good stuff. And the main cast are 3 children who are orphans, and they discovered that they had great power. Oh, I can't hack him. Can I hack him? No, I can't hack him. It specifically does not, tells me I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even consider it until it told me. So anyway, the first book enthralled. I remember as a kid absolutely enjoying it. And then when I think the author is Australian, or the book came out in Australia first, and my uncle was working for Microsoft and lived in Australia or New Zealand or something. Come on.
Confirmed elimination of electromagnetic interference.
He
Stand
stands
by for incoming
just out of
satellite
reach.
laser
I'm
strike.
like, I can barely touch him. He's such a scum. Now he lets me go pull. Okay, anyway, so
Oh, come on!
the book came out,
It's got an
and my
electromagnetic
uncle
barrier over its
was
whole
like,
body?
please buy this book, and he sent it to me. My mom paid him, paid the postage, and he sent me the book, and I read it,
Having
and
trouble
I
over there?
loved it. And a character
you sure?
dies, and I remember. As a hi, Freddy.
Hunter Squadron
We're talking about
deploying
books,
out of
Freddy.
North
As
12th
I
C Defense
get
HQ.
through this section.
I'm the commanding officer,
Welcome,
4B.
Mr.
Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
My cat said hi, Freddy. Hi,
2B,
Joss.
let's leave
Welcome
this
to the
area to the
stream.
reinforcements.
Wages.
I have an idea. You and I
Say
should
hi,
meet up at the spot I just
creature.
marked.
He said hi, Wages. He didn't say it out loud, but I know that he said it. So anyway,
We've got
I'm talking about
mortars
this book.
lining
I
the
read as a
shoreline
child,
here.
because
All
I was
the
talking
EMP
about
shielding in the
disappointing
world
sequels.
won't help against
And
close-range mortar fire.
first book,
I'll help
loved
aim.
it. My uncle sent me the second book the day that it came out. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I remember as a young kid fucking crying with it. And because a character that I really liked died. And if you ever read the book, you'll know. It's called... first book is called The Book of Lies,
This
and the
thing's armor
second
is
book
too
is
thick.
called...
We need more firepower.
How do I...
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right.
It's a little
Lay down
hard to
some fire
understand
in
when
its
the game is
stupid
loud.
mouth.
Oh, is the game loud? My bad. Let me turn it down. Just a smidgen. You know, it is loud. You're right. I can't believe you didn't tell me, Salty. It fluctuates. I can't remember the name of the second book. Anyway, it's the second book of the Book of Lies series. And so when I decided to reread them a couple of months ago, I found out that there was a third book, and it's called The Book from Baden Dark. And it was so... It's everything that I complained about with Red Rising, books 4 and 5. It's a complete departure from the characters that you loved, as you know, that you grew with, that the story was based around. It's the same characters, but it's like they assassinate them on the page, and you keep reading because you're hoping for these characters to come back. Please, please, give me back the characters that I've loved. Please, give me back the story that I've adored. And they just don't. And you're reading it and you're like, you know what? It's not that bad. And you're trying to like cope with it, and it's just,
That
oh
enormous machine,
God.
an ancient weapon.
And
It was designed to help annihilate
I
the
wish,
androids,
I almost
but it
wish
wound up
like
going out of
that the
control.
author of
I was
the
part
Book
of
of
the
Lies
machine's
had just
network when it
not
happened,
written a
so
third
I
book,
remember
and he
it.
had just left it
The
at
moment
2.
it reached land,
Because
the
by
berserkers
reading that
began
third book, it like
attacking
taints the
everything in
whole
sight.
series. You know
No
what I
one
mean?
could figure
And
out
that's how I
to
feel.
stop it.
In a
We
kind of a
eventually
dramatic
marooned
way.
deep in the
That's how I
ocean,
feel about
but
Red
it seems
Rising.
to be searching for
The
a way
first
back.
3 books are supreme, and then the 4th book sets up an interesting premise, and you're like, well, I don't know. I guess, you know, I guess I'll
think I have
read this.
another idea.
I'm
You keep
okay
that
with this.
thing
I'm
right
okay
where
with
it
this.
is,
I'll
okay?
let him cook.
What? Please,
And
2B. This is gonna
then
work.
it's just, it does the same shit. It's so frustrating. It's like, I wish you had just stopped. I wish you had just stopped. In a vein that people might understand, the author of not
2B,
Red Rising.
I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're
Oh,
just
I don't
going
have to
go
do
off
that
course.
shit. I don't have to do that shit. Interesting. Okay. So it is a little bit different. It's been the exact same so far. the author of Ready Player One wrote. He captured lightning in a bottle. To be honest with you, he wrote Ready Player One, and it's a love letter to the 80s and early 90s anime, everything geek, all this geek culture shit. And if you've ever read it or if you watch the movie does not do like the book is better than the movie, but isn't that the case for everything? Then he decided to write this book. I cannot remember the name of it. It's something. It's about. It's like the name of like what you would like the name of a video game, the name of like a sci-fi shooter, and the book is just so poorly written, so boring, and it's about these kids are like top tier. They're in high school, but they're god gamers, and they get called in by the military because it turns out that the game is actually training them to fight real life aliens, and that's so fucking bad. It's like the main character is just a god, and not Ender's Game. It's something else, but it reminds me of Ender's Game. Yeah. Ender's Game, I think, is one of the greatest books I've ever read. It's one of my favorite books. I've listened to the Ender's Game audiobook 3 times, and I've read the entire series. I think it's supreme. However, Ender's Game is so good, dude. Here's my complaint, because I always gotta every sugar gotta come with a little bit of. I thought the movie was okay. I think the movie is better if you have read Ender's Shadow. Am I
Well aware, thank you.
going for his mouth like before? What was the point of giving me the ability to move right there? Well, also, what a Michael Bay explosion!
Signal lost.
Okay, so in Route A, we play as
Organize a search and rescue party for the
2B,
missing Yorha
searching
members
for
at once.
9S. Goddamn, the operators are so pretty. I love their hair. We play as 2B, searching for 9S. But now we're playing as 9S. So I'm wondering if it's going to be role reversal, and we'll be playing as 9S, looking for 2B. Oh, new.
The child held sway over enormous strength. But sadly, he was also a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him.
Huh,
He tried
same.
his best to be good and kind,
Same.
but despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out.
Same.
They told him he
Real,
was
am I
not
right?
wanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean.
Look at him cry. Oh,
And from the
poor
cold
Godzilla.
bottom of the sea, he cried out, "Mother, mother, mother, mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
That was interesting. It's almost as if 9S.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner. Proposal: data should be transferred
I like how they
regularly
move.
between
They
Pod
look very
042 and Pod 153.
animated.
Analysis. This idea is sound. Proposal accepted.
Like they're
Weapons
moving,
will be
they're talking.
organized
You
in
know what I
time
mean?
For the next situational exchange.
That cutscene was basically the same as the first one that we saw with them. Oh shit, okay. Is this hacking space? How did I? I'll continue talking about Ender's Game after this. I find myself in a bizarre memory storage area, stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. It must have been created by the machines. That's okay, Freddy. I hope you have a good day at work doing your metal bending on the break. I hope you have a good day, Freddy. That's what you do, right? Yeah, that's what you do. When you bend that metal, bend it for me, okay? Put your back into it, Freddy. Bend that shit for me. Think, yeah, Crawl's gonna love this. That 90-degree? Hell yeah. I'd be proud of you. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? My memories, myself, my... Okay, calm down. Calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. The recovery program begins to fill in the blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters filling out a word. The bunker, 2B's plan, a colossal machine life form, the last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties the network had in place. Sorry. Okay. What's that dot down there? You see that shit? Oh, hooked me up to the machine network. It's too fast, I'm sorry. I was looking at the dot down there. The dot. There's multiple dots. What are they? I saw that with Jaws. I saw that. Hook me up to the machines, baby. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still can't establish a link to my body. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but examine the surrounding memory space. It looks like the machines gathered and stored a lot of info in here. It all seems pretty random at first, but on closer inspection I learned how it's all connected. There are a variety of entries, such as data on human history and philosophy, but what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. They tried all sorts of things: absolute monarchies, republics, democracies, and that wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline, almost as if they were becoming human. The machines are imitating humans? Why would they do that? 'Cause they love them. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again. So they aren't... It's like they are a bad AI. You know what I mean? Like what we currently have for AI. Our current AI does not try new things. It just copies, mixes it up, spits it out. It just searches and presents in a list, right? A good AI from like science fiction has the ability to iterate itself, has the ability to observe reactions and conclusions and develop new strategies based on observations. And it seems like the machines here are developing into that, but not really, you know? And again, and again, and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost as if the objective is failure itself. I sense a change in the data, some kind of movement. I hone my perception and hold my breath. I hear something, a different voice. I am now all androids. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. That's Eve. That's Eve calling out the order to kill all androids. What the heck was that? Are they talking? We're kind of going in a loop right here. Visual novel text, and then we move 10 feet, and we get 2 messages, and then visual novel text, and then it repeats. I announce to all androids. The words shimmer into focus. The voice grows clear in my mind. It's Adam, a machine made in the image of man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus we gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies. Nothing but lies from mere machines. Adam laughs. And yet you androids claim to be alive? How very odd. You're puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me as though they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? We're... That was weird. Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong. The more you try and hide it, the more that darkness grows. Wrong. 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 This sounds like some Kingdom Hearts bullshit, not gonna lie to you. Damn. We were made to protect mankind. We're not the same as you machines. All who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what gives our lives meaning. Some seek beauty, others serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that. Says you, 9S. You have been the most hateful, robotist, fucking kill-em-all person I've met in this entire game. Oh, yes, you are. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. Creature, go away. He keeps running in. He won't get up. He meows at me, and then he runs away. And he just keeps doing that over and over. And it's because I haven't streamed, so he's being jealous as fuck. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about how much you want to fuck to be, aren't you? Or kill, maybe? Fuck, kill? Same thing, to be honest. Reality stained by lies. Stop. Stop it. Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong, damn it. Overflowing desire. I'm not like you. Your true self. They're corrupt. This is the logic virus. Wait, is this the logic virus? We're not the same. Stop it. Stop it. It's not my fault, okay? Damn it, I think you're doing it a bit rough if it's resulting in death. Help me.
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling.
I remember that one. I met them. Yeah.
Another treasured its own beauty.
I've met these. I've met these.
But one more machine treasured something unique above all else.
Who is that?
Hate.
Is that Adam? It's weird that they gave him like... Oh, he's fucking dead. Okay, never mind.
Is this death?
She's like, don't you fucking touch me. Oh my god.
So dark. So cold.
9S!
Sorry.
9S.
I remember doing that.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
This place is like... It's a mix between like... AI generated town from a year or two ago and the world that never was in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just like it's such an uncanny mix of those things. I feel like nostalgic when I look at it. You know what I mean? R2 self-hack. Okay. Begin hacking. Oh, memory.
Engage
Right.
memory core diagnostics.
Yeah.
A single reply
Yeah.
is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
Interesting. We've done this before.
Memory core diagnostics complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
It's interesting that his internal
Visual
like
sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
All right. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right?
right? Oh, syncing with the bunker. We shouldn't do that.
What was that?
Yeah, we should
Halt
not
the
do
data
that.
sync.
Alert.
Oh, I can't go back.
Synchronization is mandatory for all your high units.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server.
I kind of like... I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm sure you can, but like... There's a... like 2% opacity pixel grid of little tiny lines that make it look like it's a pixel. But it's not. Everything here is like 3D rendered, whatever. But it makes it kind of like, if you don't focus on it, it looks like everything is like pixelated and segmented in these little tiny
No
squares.
time to examine everything.
It's very
Better stick to the
interesting.
main data nodes.
Oh, okay. Weird. Weird that we are
Detected.
hacking.
Your high unit storage records.
1S, 2B, 8H, 24S, 9S. 2D lost, 1B lost, 2H lost, 1B lost. 1B? and 2H lost twice. What is this? Yorha Body Storage Records. 2B 1203 0040, and then yes. But then 9S 0020 0040. So they're all the same on that column. And then it says no. I wonder what that means.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here.
Weird. Let's see what this one says. Maybe it will give me more information. And if not, this is a JRPG, so I'm sure that they'll over-explain, and I'll be able to follow along there.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
September 24th, shipped. September 25th, delivered, scheduled. Unit 010, empty, 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 empty. Purified water, empty, empty. Repair materials, empty, empty. So they're just sending purified water and repair materials. They send nothing. They send nothing over and over again. Okay.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers.
Yeah, they sent like nothing.
Why would they do that?
I thought Nier was like a fighting game. No, it's a action RPG, an ARPG. Similar to, I'd say, Devil May Cry, maybe? Yeah, but this doesn't look like an ARPG. So, we are on New Game Plus. Basically, when you beat the game the first time, the game...
Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
So, when you beat the game for the first time, you finish what's called Route A. And then you go into New Game Plus, which isn't actually New Game Plus. It gives you, it doesn't say, would you like to go into New Game Plus? Would you like to play again, but with all your same abilities and whatever? It just says, continue. And then you enter Route B. And you play the same game over again, but from the perspective of a different character. And the first character is 2B, which everybody knows is the hot lady with the big swords. And then 9S is her companion. And in Route B, you play as 9S. And 9S's whole thing is that he can hack into robots and boxes and doors and whatever. And so what we are doing currently is hacking. And I think we are uncovering a secret that no one was supposed to know. I feel like we are really breaking the rules right now. So this is their visualization of hacking. It
Why
is.
the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified level S, confidential, and are not meant to be disclosed to any persons affiliated with Yorha, aside from the commander. Index, Project Yorha Outline, Yorha Forces, Yorha Unit Combat System, Bunker Administration, Chain of Command, Council of Humanity Development Department, and the Back Door. Support Units, Black Box, Resistance Communications Network. Permission is to be received from the designated parties responsible for each entry prior to viewing. Okay.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
That is backwards.
Period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that? Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Okay, so the story that they've told us is that the Martians came to Earth.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine lifeforms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
Main terminal. Okay. So the story that they fed us was that the aliens, which we uncovered, are Martians. Man, look at how fucking fast he is, bro. Were...
Use of server administration room requested.
Come here. Come here. Yeah, okay. If you're not going to come up, I'm not going to talk to you. So, the Martians came to Earth. They invaded Earth. And they created the robots to eradicate Earthlings. The Earthlings lost. And they fled. The Council of Humanity hollowed out the inside of the moon. And created like a stasis chamber. And they created the Yorha units to orbit the planet and send down battle and scout and whatever type of androids to defeat the aliens and eradicate all machines. And then probably do the Wall-E thing to clean up the Earth and make it ready for humans to return. But it seems like the Council of Humanity was created after Yorha, which is just wrong. That doesn't fit the story. So either they create... It could be that one... what I'm assuming that they're building towards.
You may now use the device in this room.
I'm just ignoring him. He's being bad. Not bad. He's being... annoying. Whoa. Bro, like a shotgun. So one, which I'm assuming is the correct answer, large recovery obtained. Great. They're lying, and either hi creature, you little weirdo. Yeah, that's the best way. Look at him stare at me. You can see him staring at me. You can look at him. Look. Oh, he's following my hand. What a weirdo, dude. Anyway, I'm not sure where the lies stop and the truth begins. Or flip that. I'm not sure. So let's just keep going then. Have you ever played this game before? Well, John?
2B's black box signal is still up and running. These comms are all messed up. Guess I'll have to break into the other side and take control.
That hand should be petting me. Yeah. Yeah, he wants me to pay attention to him. But the thing is when I don't have the camera and the lights on, I think what it is the lights.
Hanging out with my rodeo partner Goblin on some Texas roundhouse sausage in the back of his F-250.
It scared the fuck out of me. Literally, I thought someone was in my apartment to kill me. When I turn the lights on, Creature becomes very aware that I'm streaming, and he doesn't bother me when I'm just on my computer. When I'm sitting here in the dark playing games, he doesn't bother me. When I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that, doesn't meow at me, doesn't want my attention. But when I turn the lights on, he gets all weird like this, and he doesn't want me to hold him or pet him until the lights come on. Hanging out with my rodeo partner, Goblin on some Texas roundhouse sausage in the back of his F-250. Welcome, Bumner. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm glad that you have decided to share your intimate moment in the back of that F-250 with... share me with your friend, with your friend, your day of the night, your date. I'm glad that I am the background noise to Gobbling on some Texas roundhouse sausage. Glad that I could be that for you. Hello, Bumner speaking. Welcome, Bumner. Oh, well, John, so you have a question for Bumner? Oh, I remember this.
Nice. Now I just have to unlock the door where 2B is.
Filler metal. Hello? Can't talk to you, huh? Sorry, friend. I was just testing. Just testing out my bullshit. That machine looks a lot tougher than this one. I should hack it and take control of it while it's not suspecting anything. Detonate, subjugate, or remote control. Hijack target and operate it remotely. Subjugate. I'm not gonna lie, giving me this dialogue option after every single hack. Oh, well. Rest in peace. Oh, a chip. Fast cooldown.
If I want to reach 2B, I'll need to reach the factory's lower level first.
Run! No! Oh, God! Damn, this robot got some hops, bro. I remember this. Die and become God. Bumner, are you doing Pog? I hope you're doing Pog. My day would be so much more Pog if your day was also Pog. I'm in fact doing Pog as I'm enjoying the Texas Roundhouse. Don't you mean Roadhouse? Don't you mean Roadhouse? No, Texas Roadhouse is a registered trademark and Bumner would never infringe. Not in my stream. Not in my stream. Bumner would never. Me, Bumner, infringe upon a well-established trademark? No, never. I'd hope not. I would have to report you to the FCC. Wow, I'm just indiscriminately killing it, aren't I? Oh, are we done? I killed everybody that was being bad. Thanks for all the garbage, friends. I appreciate it. Well, the FCC won't let me be.
Look at all these broken machines. A few still look usable. Better send these coordinates to the bunker, just in case.
I think it's faster if I do this. It is. Can I run? No, there's no running. There's just back dodging. It's so interesting then, after everything we've been through. Like, yeah, he's currently hacking. Wait, god damn it. Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. That door. I forgot all about that door. Now I gotta... Ah, God. Please, have mercy on my soul. Mr. Crawl Upon Dinner? How art thou? I'm doing all right, bro. I'm tired as fuck. I was saying this at the beginning of the stream, but I am so sore. My back hurts, bro. I need a new job. I need a different job, dude. I am doing bad. Wait, I can't. Wait. How do I get to that fucking door? Do I have to come back here as 9S? Is that what I have to do? Can I not do it as current me? That's whack, dude. Let me try doing it from this side. Hold on. Yeah, I work at UPS again. I work at the old ups with all the fuck ups. When he gets a new job, I need a job. I fucking hate working, dude. I fucking hate working. I have no way to describe it other than I was not made to work, man. I was made to, I hate to quote this because I've never, checked the validity of this statement. But when I was young, I heard that there's a Native American tradition, and I really need to Google this, and fact check myself now that I'm a grown-ass adult and I can't just be saying, there's a Native American tradition. But I heard when I was young that there is a Native American tradition, or saying that some things exist just to exist, just to look beautiful, just to, to make life more enjoyable, I guess. And the idea was that some people also just exist to look pretty, just exist to be there and to make life a little bit. Fuck! Oh, thank God.
I better get to 2B fast.
Wait, I'm all the way back here? Anyway, I think that I just exist to look pretty. I don't think I am meant for working, you know what I mean? I don't really fulfill a purpose. I don't really have a calling or anything, you know what I mean? I think I'm just supposed to be here to talk to people and hang out and look pretty. That's what I've got. Hi, Fading Solstice. Welcome to the stream, Solstice. God! Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Sorry. My nose was so itchy. So unbelievably itchy. You're strongly considering applying to UPS right now? Okay, here's what I'll tell you. I'll give you the lowdown while we're taking this intermission, okay? The pay is $21 an hour. And during peak season, you are required to work 6 days a week. Peak season only lasts from December 1st to maybe the first week of January. They told me December 31st, you're fired. And they might rehire you for January 1st, but they might not because you're seasonal. They're not hiring any real positions, only seasonal. Seasonal, that after you reach 30 working days, you can join the union, which is what UPS is really, really known for, that the union is super strong. God, my nose is so itchy that the union's really strong. However, that seasonal time, those month of working at UPS does not count towards joining the union. It's only when you get rehired, because then you are an actual employee. With that said, it's $21 an hour, but each day I work 2 to 4 hours a day. It used to be, when it was $10 an hour, when I first started 8 years ago, it was, or 7, almost 8, it was $10.25, but I got 6 to 7 hours a day. So you could say that I am making the same money now, but there's clearly been a very, very big shift in mentality of management, that all that they want is for you to get the fuck off the clock. They make you show up at 10 in the morning, it's UPS, Solstice, UPS, United Parcel Service, basically warehouse job. FedEx operates in a very similar way because they just increased to like I think $19 an hour, so they are feeling in a very similar way. If anyone at home is considering working at UPS, so the problem with it is it starts at 10 a.m. and it says 10 to 4. You're not gonna get 6 hours. You're gonna get from like today I started at 11:45 in the morning and I got home at 4 p.m. I left work at like 3:30. I got 4 hours and some change. And actually less. I think I got like exactly 4 hours. And it isn't, I guess you could say that I'm making about the same amount of money, but they're just go, 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 go. And it's right in the middle of the day. So I can't really have another job unless I like DoorDash or get a nighttime job. But because they're pushing so hard for you to go fast, 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 fast. My body is like screaming at me. So I feel like I get home and I take a shower and I just lay down because I'm so fucking tired, you know? And I'm weak. I'm weak-willed. I have an autoimmune disease. I'm a fragile paper bone baby. But even for like a normal person, it takes a lot of getting used to. What I will say, Bumner, is it's really good for seasonal. I would not consider it as a real job. Like, they told me that outside of peak season, they're only bringing home like $200 a week. $200 a week. That's $800 a month, bro. That ain't shit. And you're working. You work. So, do it seasonal. Don't make it your job unless you plan to be a driver or move up in management or get like an engineering degree and then become like an industrial engineer or a plant engineer or something like that. Or if you want to become part of the union, maybe if you want to, work there for 30 years and then become part of the union and like, and I don't mean like joining the union and paying union dues or whatever. I mean becoming like a union steward, which is basically you fight supervisors over rights and shit like that. So, Bumner, do it seasonal. Depending on your needs, and to be honest with you, if I didn't have to meet such astronomical bills at the moment, and I had like a roommate or my rent was only like $800 max, then I could totally do UPS. Like if I was living at home, or if I had a partner or something like that, or I was living in a house with a bunch of roommates like I did how it used to be when I was working at UPS the first time, and my rent was like $200, UPS would be so way more worth it, because you only work for like 2 to 4 hours a day, but you still bring home enough money to, pay for your phone bill, pay for your food, stuff like that. So, there you go. There's my recommendation. Back to it.
Maybe I should have taken over something with a little more power.
Or maybe I could stop fucking dying to some bullshit. I wish I could run, but you can only kind of like... Robots, man. Is it that tiring? Well, most of the boxes I pick up, let's say in 4 hours, I pick up fuck. I'm dead. Does this place remind me of the UPS factory?
I better get to 2B fast.
Yeah, a little bit. The one that I worked at in Texas, definitely. The one that I work at now, no. The one that I work at now is very clean and like well put together. It's state of the art. Everything's new. It's 50% of the job is automated. So instead of having like you remove the package in the unload, and then it goes up a belt, and then a sorter moves it to another belt, and then a person who checks it pushes it onto another belt that moves it to the correct whatever the fuck load trailer, and then the loader lifts it up and picks it up. All those jobs in the middle, gone. Goes from the unload to a machine, scans it, and then a robot pushes it, like a little arm pushes it into the right belt. And there are no more mistakes, there's no more there's no more any of that bullshit. It just goes. And so half of, like, all the positions have been automated. It's just, I need to turn around. It's just picking up the box over and over and over. Yeah, oh, fuck you, dude. I'm fucking busy. What are we talking about? Anyway, so most of the boxes I pick up. Let's say in 4 hours, I do 3 53-foot 18-wheeler trailers. I unload the entire thing. They're stacked from the floor to the ceiling. I think the ceiling is, 18 feet high or something like that? Or 16? Something like that. I can do 3 of them in 4 hours. Maybe 4, depending on how big the boxes are. I'd say a third of those boxes, I can't give you an actual number, but a third of those boxes are going to be... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh,
damn it. Whatever. Maybe I should have taken over something with a little more power.
A third of those boxes are going to be over 70 pounds. Or if they're less than 70 pounds, they're going to be very, very, very large. They're going to be like the size of like a door. And you just do that shit all day. And the other 2/3 of them are either bags full of little packages, these really big bags full of little packages, or packages that weigh between 5 pounds and 45 pounds. And that's it. That's the whole job. And you just do that over and over and over again all day. How much 70 pounds is? It is the size, it is the weight of like a 10-year-old-ish, right? Is that correct? Fuck. Shit, I got hit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Jumbo bag, rice bags at Costco, 50 pounds. Oh, I got stunned. That's so interesting, because I'm a robot. Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, that's a lot of, I just talked a really long time about UPS, but that's basically how it is every day. So, of course, my brain is like, my body is like, I gotta get another job, dude, I gotta. I'm old, man. I'm old and I'm weak. Do you even have a spine at this point? Yeah, but it hurts right up in the middle between my shoulder blades. A lot of the job is picking up. And I'm really good at picking up things safely, like bending my knees and squatting down and getting things within like my chest area so I can get as good of a hold on them and shit like that. I'm really good at that. But after, doing that 6 days a week, it wears on you, man. So I'm sure any viewer at home who has worked in a warehouse situation, FedEx, UPS, Amazon, anything like that, can tell you that this shit, it's hard, bro. The more you do it, the better you get at it. The more your body grows accustomed to it. And if you do it safely, then it's much more feasible to continue doing it, right? But there's a reason why UPS drivers usually retire after doing it for like 25 to 30 years. Because their knees are ruined, their shoulders are ruined, their backs are ruined. They retire, sure, with a lot of money, but they also have like unending pain. And that's the way you're supposed to pick things up. It's less bad for your back. Well, what I say is like, when you watch a toddler pick something up off the ground, they don't bend over at their spine. They squat down and they pick it up with their hand, right?
Alright, if I can hack this elevator and get it running, I can get 2B and everyone else out.
You just have to watch how babies do things to see what our brains jump to. Because that's the correct way, right? Oh, I forgot that Pascal.
2B! It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it.
I'm controlling
these
it.
factory systems and get you out of here.
Appreciated.
Oh, okay. There. Wow, look at all those pods. Pod 153, hacking into factory system. He's dead.
I'd better secure an escape route.
Look at that beam. Gate 12 locked. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is an interesting perspective. I quite enjoy this, actually.
There we go.
Wait, what's this way? What's this way? Hold on. Hold on.
Keep
Hold
going
on.
straight.
Will do.
What is this? March 12th, 2014. 2014? The proliferation of the white chlorination syndrome that emerged in 2003 alongside the appearance of the giant and dragon has continued unabated, and outbreaks are now being observed on a global scale. Despite being researched and in laboratories across the world, not only have there been no breakthroughs in the development of a vaccine to prevent infection, we have yet to ascertain how it even spreads. However, many technological breakthroughs have been made as a result of research conducted on the Maso particle that was discovered at the same time. We are confident that the technology it enables, the separation of the soul from the body, and the independent preservation of both, will be the final defense against the unprecedented threat to humanity we now face. Now that the project has been passed from preparation into the main implementation phase, we have given it the official name, Project Gestalt. By the way, I'm playing 9 Souls, so I may not talk much. I'm probably going to play 9 Souls next. Yeah, 9 Souls is probably going to be the game that I go to. So, okay, what I'm getting from this, let's go over my theory. Let's go over what I'm thinking. It seems like the white chlorination syndrome has wiped out humanity. Previous game lore. Oh, so if I play Remnant, Nier Remnant, I'll get more of this. It's going great for me so far. Just don't catch up this time. No, I won't catch up. You'll beat it before I beat it. This game is going to take me a lot of time. So, the white chlorination syndrome was wiping out humanity. And they discovered this Maso particle that enabled them to remove the soul from the body. So I think what's inside the moon is not human. It's the souls of humans. Which reminds me a lot of Fallout. The Fallout TV show. That's what it reminds me of. Minor spoilers. If in the Fallout TV show there is another bunker where human brains are being preserved, and the bunker that they are attached to is like a breeding ground, and when the world becomes habitable again, they were going to put those brains into the bodies of the generations that have passed. So, thousands of generations later, they were going to put those brains in, right? Okay. That's what this reminds me of. And so, if all humans are gone, if all humans are dead, like physical, real-life life forms, then that would explain why the androids are so human-like. I think that once the androids are able to eradicate the Martians and eradicate machine life forms, the human soul was going to be put into the android bodies. And that's why there's so many different types, but they're all kind of the same. You know what I mean? And they're all so human-like that and they're androids, but they seem to be just be humans. I'm not going to lie to you. Humans that have the ability to upload their consciousness and get new bodies and explode themselves, right? but they act in very human ways. And when they get stabbed, they bleed, you know? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, Salty. That's a good theory. Also, a really cool idea. Oh, it's really cool. Thank you, Celsius. That's my idea. That's my idea. It seems to be that way, especially when, like, it would also, all of the messages we get from the humans, from the humans, seems to be, like, pre-recorded. Will there be a quiz on this? There will be. Actually, your final is coming up, so be prepared. Okay, that's very interesting. That's the first time I've heard anything about Maso particle or white phosphorus, whatever the fuck. I'm always amazed with how good some game writing is. That's the main thing about this game, is people love the writing. People love the story. So I'm glad that it's holding up. I will say it's very JRPG, but I'm enjoying it.
Door 2 disabled.
Yeah, wish I could do it that well. You have to. People don't just write stories like this. They don't just come out of the womb and decide to write a story like this. This guy wrote. Holy shit. This guy has written many stories, and not all of them were good. You have to write and write and write and just keep on writing and just keep on making. You know what my professor said? Because I was in art school. He said, I said, Professor, I only have 3 health this entire time? Wait. Is this the correct way? What about that other way? I have to go the other way. I have to see if there's more lore. I have to go explore. I'm gonna fucking die because I'm trash ass at this game. Hold on. If this is the correct way, I don't want to go this way. Is this the right way? Is this the lore way? April 4th, 2015. Oh, anyway, hold on. Before I read this, my professor said, Professor, everything I make fucking sucks. All this pottery I make sucks. I'm having a terrible time. I show up to the studio, I'm here for 5 hours a day, and I just throw, and I hand build, and I make fucking vases and faces and hands and whatever. And I was like, I hate all of it. I'm demotivated. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm bad, right? He said, stupid little college-age crawl. We all make terrible art. He's been a master potter for his entire life. He's like 65. He's been a master potter for 35 of those years. He said, we all make terrible art. Even now, he enters periods where he makes terrible art. And the only way to get through that, and the only way to make something good, is to keep making. If you jump in and you're like, okay, I finally figured out how to throw. I'm going to make a giant fucking Korean moon vase, which it's really big, it's really heavy, it's really hard to do. You're going to fail. But it's fine that you failed, as long as you take what was bad and you learn from it, right? Everybody says that. Failure is learning. So it's fine if your writing fucking sucks, Solstice. Just keep writing, bro. You'll make better shit. Nier lore is nuts. If you look it up, it's like 3 games that don't really fit together or mash together. I have heard that. That he made Drakengard, and then they cut him, and so he started making Nier, and Nier is basically him wrapping it back around to Drakengard. That's basically all I know or can remember about the story. You just got flashbacks? Dude, I miss college, man. The official timelines is nuts. Salty, are you still driving, you son of a bitch? Protests in opposition to the spiritual preservation method that was disclosed as level 1 information related to the Project Gestalt have sprung up in all areas. Because they're only taking some people. They're not going to take everybody for Project Gestalt. They're only going to take some people. Okay, good, Salty. The committee continues to receive formal complaints from our research team regarding the collection of biased data as a result of the Gestalt process being conducted on the sick and elderly. The number of civilians having undergone the Gestalt process remains at 4. A public relations department will be established in order to better control information and improve our image. We will also consider rescheduling the project itself if such an action is deemed necessary. So they're sacrificing the sick and elderly so that they can put the 1% in space. He just liked Drakengard so much that he made another game so he could talk about it more. Yeah, you got it, Salty. Okay, that was report number 2. Let's keep looking. I think I'm about to I'm 1 hit away from death, though. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm pretty bad at this hacking stuff. I'm good at the shooter, where I can use my melee weapon, but I'm kind of bad at this. Did I call you Salty? I'm sorry, dude. I'm really bad at remembering who I'm talking to. Everybody is salty. I'm a salty bitch. Yeah, me too. Gate 44 locked. Okay, so this is the correct way. We're all salty bitches. You don't mind? Yeah, it's not an insult to be called Salty Cajun. Salty's a funny man. Woman, funny person. Funny Martian. Android? I bet Salty's a robot. August 23rd, 2025. That's next year! We received a report from the laboratory indicating that the basic technology of the replicant system is expected to be completed by the end of August. Verifications of its safety, along with clinical trials, will be conducted from September through November. A report will be submitted to the Prime Minister indicating that the completion of the replicant system will represent a tremendous leap forward for Project Gestalt. This report will be handled by the Public Relations Department. Okay. So it's been 11 years. It's been 11 years. And they are not done. Or maybe they are done. But they've decided to do something called the replicant system, which I think is what the androids are. You use them all the time. I'm really glad. I reached out to the person on Etsy that I purchased them from, and I said, look, I really like these emotes. Can I please commission you to do some more? Like, I want more emotions. I want like 10. I have 10, I think. Or 6. I want 10 more emotions. I want to take like the most popular emotes and like Pog and stuff like that and turn this into them. And they said we're currently not taking any requests. However, that is a really good idea. So we will consider it. And I said, okay, let me know when you're ready because I'm willing to pay. But them saying that they wouldn't do it for something kind of simple. These are very simple emotes, I'm not going to lie to you. And that they were like, we have no plans. Kind of makes me feel like they stole them and that I bought stolen emotes. That's just how it makes me feel. And they had no social media. I Googled them. They have nothing. It's just an Etsy account. And so I feel like I bought stolen emotes, man. And I feel a little conflicted about it. What I need to do is like reverse Google image search or something and see if I can find if there's an original artist. That's probably worst case scenario. Best case scenario is that they're like, I can't take any commissions right now, which is totally fine. So, if you watched me play Signalis, or if you have played Signalis, this is all very Signalis, bro. This is all very Signalis, with Gestalts, which are the real humans, and replicants, which are the fake humans with human parts. They're androids. They don't seem to be stolen, but either way, it is a little weird. Then, if they're not stolen, like if you did a reverse Google image, then to me that says that maybe they're just not taking commissions at the moment, that they're not taking any requests, which is fine. I hope that they reach out to me so that I can purchase more. Something else that I've been considering doing, I did talk to another streamer that I know, and I was like, hey, I want to purchase emotes, but the emote person that I bought these from is not taking requests. Since I have asked and they said no, I'm not going to do that. Would it be weird? Would it be unethical for me to go to another artist, like on Fiverr or something, and be like, hey, these are the emotes that I use. Can you make me more in this style? I'm not asking them to steal. I'm not asking them to copy emotes that I don't already own. But I asked the main artist and I said, hey, please do this. They said no. So I go to someone else and I said, can you copy their style and produce more for me? Would that be unethical? Would that be weird? I've never purchased art before, not gonna lie to you. Would that be weird, right? It would be like if I went to someone and I was like, hey, can you copy this Rembrandt for me since he's dead? Can you make me a new Rembrandt painting? It would be more like, because Rembrandt's dead, so I couldn't get him to commission anything anyway. It would be like if I said, hey, can you make me a Banksy? Banksy doesn't take commissions. I've asked him. He said no. Can you make me a Banksy? Hi, Nolo. Welcome. Crawl doesn't support artists. When I was in college, I did. When I was in college, I bought a lot of art, actually, because I would go to, like, art fairs and stuff like that. The most recent art I bought was a year ago? Almost 2 years ago. I went to a art alley where it was all zines and art books and like printing press stuff. It was all that stuff. And I bought a bunch of stickers and shit, dude. That was probably the best thing I've ever been to. That thing ruled. How's the game going? The game is going very well. I'm playing slow as balls. I'm sure that the people who are watching at home and are here for the story and not for me are pissed. They've already clicked away. I'm playing slow as fuck, dude. I buy all my art from anime conventions. I've been to one anime convention in my life, and it was in 2021, so COVID was still very strong, and regulations were everywhere. And so it was right after I got the vaccine, and they were very, like, strict on who was allowed in and how long you could be in and how many people were allowed in certain areas and stuff like that. And fuck! Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, game. It was a little stressful, and not many people were in cosplay. Not many people were, like, everybody had masks on, so it didn't feel, it felt more stressful than it did like we were.
A significant ability. Said machine is drawing electrical power from the factory itself. Proposal. Infiltrate the factory's mainframe and shut off the power.
Who was I fighting at this point?
That Goliath we just encountered.
I got it. I've been keeping an eye on you. I'm gonna shut off power to the factory now.
Do it.
Oh, the Goliath. Oh shit, okay. Alright, here we go. Bullet hell, here we are.
Factory system at 20% control. You have to hold out for me, 2B.
Fuck.
Factory system at 50% control. Now we just have to do something about this cold.
No! No! Oh my god! No! God damn it. Fuck. Oh, here we go. It's over, bro.
92, 95, 98.
Oh my god. Oh my god, how did I make it through that shit?
2B, I just shut down the electrical grid.
Holy. Anyway. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. I like how she swings her katana as if she's cleaning blood off of it, but it's oil, it doesn't matter. She's just being extra.
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophet spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be saved. Forever and ever.
Thus shall our souls be saved.
Those were the words I heard in the moon server. But why?
Alert. 2B
Praise
has
be.
defeated the Goliath-class heavy weapon unit.
Right. Okay, good.
Anyway, yeah. So, the only anime convention I've ever been to was
9F.
stressful.
Commander.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed.
needed back in
I sat in a panel.
Understood.
It was really cool listening to voice actors talk. But it was also a really, really small anime convention. It was like a more local than anything. So, I am interested in going to another one. The reason I never went before 2021, was because, frankly, in high school, a lot of the people in my friend group would go to them. They'd take like a week out of school. They'd take a week off of school, and they would drive all the way. Oh shit! Here we go. Sorry, I'll finish this story later.
You left quite a trail when you accessed the main server.
That's what I wanted to speak with you about, Commander. I found records stating that the Council of Humanity was established as part of Project Yorha, but I'd always heard it was the other way around. So did Yorha actually create the Council of Humanity?
Yes. We installed the Council of Humanity's server on the surface of the moon.
Server.
That means...
Mankind no longer exists.
Yeah.
In truth,
Yeah.
humans never went to the moon at all.
Okay, alright. That
Any
surprised me.
transmissions received from the moon are just dummy signals we set up in advance. The only thing there is a small bit of data relating to the human genome.
But why would you...
No, I'm
Humans
actually
were
very
already
proud of my
extinct when
commander.
the aliens attacked. All the details are stored on this memory chip. If you want to look at it, I won't stop you.
Okay, that surprised me. That surprised me. I'm very proud of my commander voice, yeah. Stop talking about Magic the Gathering. What do you mean? What are you talking about? That really surprised me. What is... Solstice, you said Jevil be like? Like the Jesus devil? Jevil? Jevil be like? What? I'm so lost in this game. Oh, Salty, you played the game too? You played 9 Souls? Cool. Oh, commander joke. Got you. Yeah, they were dead the whole time, which I figured. Because... But... Okay, so that ruins my theory. Well, maybe it doesn't. That ruins my theory that their souls are being held in like a data heaven inside the moon. I just had the weirdest codename games while playing Sekiro. You were playing codenames while playing Sekiro? What the fuck? Yeah, Nolo, you're late to the party. I'm not explaining.
Wait, you're just giving me this? But why?
No one fights without a reason. And we need a god worth dying for.
But they don't die. That's the thing. They don't actually die. Pretty lady, pretty woman.
What path will you take? It's up to you to decide.
That was so dramatic. God damn.
Why? Why did you
Commander
have to
beautiful.
die? It's not fair. My only brother.
He punched that table so hard the flame went out. What a fucking guy.
I swear I'll kill them all.
Salty, it's okay. We'll play Codenames again.
The human race.
And you'll get your retribution, okay? You can play on my team and we'll win because my brain is massive. It's so big. I can't. It's not that big. I'm not that smart.
How do I tell 2B?
Emergency protocol, code F2. All Yorha members are to report to combat stations immediately. Repeat, emergency protocol.
Okay, this is new.
All Yorha members are to report to combat stations immediately.
combat stations. I better
Better get a move on.
Alert. Mission orders received.
Wait.
Rendezvous with and support Unit 2B
Well,
near
who
the
is that?
resistance camp.
Any details?
Large numbers of
What's going
machine
on?
life forms are rampaging through the city ruins.
What? How? They're supposed to be weakened.
Cause unknown. Goliath class.
Remember to
enemies
read the
also
thing the commander
confirmed.
gave you.
Immediate
Thank you.
action
I
advised.
didn't think it was actually something to read. Let's see. Salty backseats me, but in a way that is very welcome and acceptable. It would be under Intel. Top secret, Project Yorha. Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during its individual phases. Note that this document is marked with Level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, save for the commander. Human extinction following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE. The remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity, but they were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. After all, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of the remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. So humans... Oh, bye, Nolo. Are you leaving me, Nolo? Bolo? So humans, their souls are not being stored. Their genome is being stored. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Drawl. This game needs some backseating because it doesn't explain things properly. Yeah, I thought that she was giving me the chip, but it was just going to be like a rehash of everything that we had already discovered. I didn't think it was going to be like a whole new thing. Like, they didn't even tell you about the Intel tab. I never used the Intel tab. Drawl, I have a confession. I'm playing on story mode. What does that mean? You're playing on story mode? Oh, that means that you're playing on easy. That's fine, dude. If a game gives you difficulty settings, I don't think developers should put difficulty settings in the games. I think games should just be as hard or as easy as the developers intend for them to be, because that is the experience. And difficulty shapes the way that we play and encounter stories and live through moments. The reason why Dark Souls does not have a difficulty mode is because bosses are meant to be easier or harder depending on your ability and your build and your preparation. And like Ornstein and Smo are supposed to be fucking hard because they're like the Giga soldiers. They're like the top guys, you know what I mean? And so if you play on easy and you just steamroll through them, it's like, you know what I mean? However, I'm not going to shame you for choosing a different difficulty. I don't play every game on the hardest difficulty because I just want to enjoy the game. Normal, I think, is the way that games are intended to be played. But if you're just there for the story, if you're just there for hanging out, vibing, playing the story, going through it, you just want to experience the great characters and writing and music, and you don't really want to be fucked on a boss for 10 days straight, then that's fine, dude. I felt that standard was way too hard for me. I'm a weak-willed. Worst part is that easy mode is way too easy. They need a middle ground. I think if that's the case for you and you're feeling kind of bummed out by how easy mode is, then I think that means you need to play standard and you need to suffer through standard. That you need to play standard until you get good at it. And then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, they've just fucking suffer. That's the best advice I can give you, Salty. Which is why I will play standard after. So far, I'm just enjoying the story. I'm glad. In my mind, getting through a suffering, terrible, hard boss and being rewarded with more story is the reason why I play games, right? Okay, all right. I know that I've been monologuing so much this stream, but my biggest problem with the final boss of the Elden Ring DLC, and the reason why I don't think it's that good of a DLC, is you beat him, and that's it. You beat the final boss of the DLC, and that's it. There's no story afterwards. You don't unlock anything. You don't that reveals more. You don't unlock a new area. You don't unlock a door that no one could figure out how to unlock, and then suddenly this door unlocks because, you know what I mean? You just beat them, and that's it. The music just stops, and you're just standing in the fucking arena. Hi, Starlighter Guy. Welcome, Star. How are you doing today? Earth, I have arrived. You sent that message like you were the astronaut in Planet of the Apes. Star. We're entering major spoiler territory, by the way, Star. So if you have not played this game, or you do not want spoilers, or if you don't give a shit, then hang out. But if you do give a shit, then how are Gown doing? Gun doing? Doing fine. Meowdy. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began to precipitous decline. Concerned by this turn of events, Command designed Project Yorha as a means to lift android spirits. Project 01-03, Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistance groups that humanity was not, in fact, extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible, which explains why they just need maintenance and pure water. That makes perfect sense. Meowdy. Project 02-01, Establishment of the Yorha Squadron. Through the dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project that had been proposed at the time, new Yorha models began to be manufactured. Officials' models were created following the implementation of data acquired from Experimental Squadron and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the Yorha operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. So they essentially created humanity. Okay, but what happened to the Maso particles that could separate? What happened to the Maso particles that could separate the human soul from the body? What happened to that? They mentioned it in one report, and then they said they were testing it on young or sick and old, and that it was like a big HR, human rights thing, right? Salty, I guess my question is, will I find out, or is it something that you have to tell me? Will I find out soon, or is it something you have to tell me? Like, is it unintuitive to figure it out? Novel. Memories of a Songstress. The record of the singing machine life form that haunts the innermost depths of the amusement park. Her desire to be loved gave rise to a sense of beauty most unsightly.
Contact from command. Alert status raised to level 4. Repeat. Alert status raised to level 4.
What I thought... Okay, guys, I need ideas. I'm going to run a one-shot tomorrow, and I've done no planning outside of my players' characters and the hook. Have you ever DM'd before, Star? I don't think they ever fully explained, but maybe we should wait until the end to have the lore chat. Good idea, Salty. I think you really like this game. The combat is great. I'm very excited to play it. I saw one image from the game. And I saw one image from the game, and I was like, yep, I want to play it. It was an image of a bloodied character, and I was like, yep, gonna play it. Yep. I've heard that it's like furry, I can't remember what game they called it, but they called it furry something. I can't remember what it was, Solstice. Yeah, it was like a bloody character with a text box, and I didn't read it. They're playing level 17 clerics, fire genocides, all randomized as triplets. Yeah, people furry. Solstice, or Star, I'm going to be so real with you. I literally can't help you. I have never DM'd, I've only ever played. The only thing I would say is, there are like pre-made modules for one-shots that you can do. I would suggest just Googling like a fan-made module, pre-made module, and just rolling with that, dude. That would be my suggestion. We did have a chatter in here a minute ago named Nolo Nunez, who is a professional DM. He DMs all the time. He's been DMing for years, and if he left like literally 10 minutes ago. If he were still here, he would be able to help me way better than I can. And they got all these fucking bullets. I can't get in with my bullshit. Look at that. Missiles? I hardly even know it.
Where's 2B?
2B's black box signal detected nearby.
Bro, we are
She is
flying
likely engaged
fast
in
as
combat.
fuck right now. I won't say anything, but it's best going in blind. That's how I went in for me, and it shocked me when. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Draco Lich it is. Hell yeah, dude. Throw something hard at him.
You okay? Good thing
Oh my god.
I landed that direct hit.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
You'll die. All of you are going to die.
Oh my god, I remember this.
2B, you okay?
I'm fine. Let's take this bastard down.
Right.
Wait, where's my iron pipe? Why was it on fist? That's so weird. Do a Draco Lich into a false... I don't remember him doing this. What the fuck is that? Into a false Hydra. Make them question reality. I get all of my ideas. I've been writing, quote-unquote, writing a campaign for a tabletop RPG called Icon since Icon came out. I tried DMing a little bit of it, but I'm not gonna lie. But I'm having fun writing it. I think it's fun to write. And basically what I do, right, here's my strat, chat. Here's my insider secret. I listen to a lot of audiobooks and I read a lot of books, and everything that I think is cool, I just write it down in my notes and I try to figure out a way to piece it all together. I have stolen so much content, and that's the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. One of my players are obsessed with false hydras and are actively seeking them out. Give them what they want. I mean, it's a one-shot, right? Might as well. I try to do that too, but I hate writing.
They're still coming.
My story. I'm gonna tell you guys since
What do? There's too many.
you guys are never gonna be part of my
2B,
campaign,
can you hear
so
me?
I can tell you the
Our
crux of
village
it.
is under...
Pascal?
Oh, rest in
Come in,
peace.
Pascal!
Shit.
Well, I'm gonna hack these guys. Bro, it's perfect. Follow clues to the Draco Lich, and when they get back to town victorious, some of the townspeople are missing. Only the player. That'd be cool. I want to play D&D really bad. Like I said, I'm listening to the audiobook for Brandon Sanderson's book, Mistborn: The Final Empire, first book of his Mistborn series, and it feels like Ocean's 11 meets D&D. That's the best way I can describe it. I love it. I love it, and it makes me feel like it gives me the same feeling as playing D&D. And every day I'm at work and I'm lifting these heavy boxes and I'm just listening to this audiobook, and I just want to play D&D. I think that this book is kind of scratching the itch, but also kind of what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I have to go help. Okay, all right. My bad. It's kind of scratching the itch, but it just makes me want to play D&D. I've never actually played D&D before. Dungeons and Dragons, Wizard of the Coast D&D. I've played Shadowrun. I played Shadowrun. That was the first one I ever played. Then I played Fantasy Flight Games, Edge of the Empire. Edge of the Empire, which is
Damn it! They're here too.
Star Wars, which is Star Wars. And then I played Fantasy Flight Games made a build your own campaign. It was called Genesis, I think. And I played a little bit of that. That was really fun. Most of the one-shots that I played have been that. And then I tried playing a little bit of Icon, but most of... Oh, and then I played Pathfinder 1, which is really just D&D 3.5 edition with more...
Let's take these guys out first.
More rules and such. More streamlined rules and stuff like that. I like Pathfinder quite a bit, actually. What's happening? Camera kind of shit right now. Can it happen? So I've never actually played D&D unless you consider Pathfinder D&D with more steps. Well, here's an idea. I have the priest. Did that happen, yes? Sorry, I can't really read chat right now. Boss fight time. It doesn't help that I'm getting owned. Fuck! I knew it. Damn, bro. Damn. Oh, God. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. We're just gonna keep doing this? Like, what's happening? What am I doing? There we go. I'm quiet? Really? I don't think I'm quiet. I think I was just not talking into the mic. Sorry. I might have just been, not pointing my mouth towards the mic for a second there. Because on my screen, I'm actually quite loud. Sorry if there's any technical difficulties happening.
You saved us.
Hooray!
Thank you so much.
I did it.
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment.
No way. Oh my God, you're here?
May have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location
Pod.
has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
She's so cool. Look at her. Yeah, she's so cool. Okay, here's the idea I have. The priest of their small town, which they live in, tell them the king has ordered them to go slay a terrible beast, which they go back, and then I tell them you three have run the church as long as you remember. I'm not following what you're saying, Star, but that's okay.
Do be careful.
You said it's tomorrow, right? Just come back and tell me how it is tomorrow. Brother. My brother.
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire.
Oh.
We have to find Eve.
I've never
Destroy
encountered
him.
a false Hydra before. Never. We didn't do a lot of that stuff. The most, like, typical thing that I fought was vampires. But other than that, we did a lot of weird other shit. Get out of my way, assholes. Wow, did you see them? They just fucking died, bro. Hi, team. Hi, Eve. How you doing? Are you gonna sing me the song to season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen? Was that Eve?
And here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless.
I mean, 9S knows that it's meaningless. 9S knows that it's a waste of time.
My brother was everything. And now, everything must die!
Do we really gotta fight this guy again? Like, I really thought we were gonna get a different enemy. For some reason, I thought we would be able to change things. But instead, maybe that's for the next playthrough. Or maybe my hopes are too high. I really thought we'd be able to change things. Like, we killed your brother because he's cringe. He wanted to die. Dude wanted me to kill him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, fuck! Oh, I killed him at the same time. Let's fucking go. Die, demon. Clutch pro gamer move. Easy. Thank you for your vote of confidence. I appreciate it. So it seems like when I'm in here, it's counting that towards my auto heal. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, Star, you would think that, but when you're playing as 2B, everything just dies. You just blender everything in front of you. It's really satisfying and easy. But when you play as 9S, he sucks at melee. He's fucking trash at melee. Welcome back, Solstice.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Great.
Damn it. We'll never get anywhere like this.
Great. Oh my god. There we go. Did you bring snacks for me? Yeah. What'd you bring for the class?
Back me up, 2B.
Back me up, 2B. I'm tempted to look up a guide to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I bet you there's a YouTube video out there. Whoa! Oh, okay.
Shit. Stupid barriers.
This is different.
Brother, brother.
I think I'm killing him too fast.
I needed nothing else.
It is kind of sad. Like, there's only 2 of them in existence, and one of them just decided to kill himself to see what death felt like, I guess.
Disruption detected in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Is there anything over there?
Not when I'm this far in.
Doesn't look like it, but there's no time limit, so I kind of want to go look. Where are you in the game? Me? I'm fighting Eve right now. There's nothing over here. Okay. I'm fighting Eve, and I defeated one of his health bars, and now I'm on the second health bar. Oh, you were talking about 9 souls. Sorry.
To me, my life was contained in our moments.
Alert.
Wrong way.
Corruption confirmed in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data. Immediate evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Look at that laser beam in front of me. That lightsaber in front of me. If he walks into that shit, bruh. Ah, it ends. Oh.
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting, but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
It's called a robotussie, not a robussie. Robotussie. Oh shit! Anime punch! They just had to throw a panty shot in there. And we've already seen this. What's that on his chest right there? I don't remember that. Oh, God. Oh my God, that damage was huge. Okay. There we go. Die, bastard.
Alert. NFCS destroyed.
My near-field communication system. Oh, I can't hack. Okay, so we're just using our gun. Holy shit, bro! What the fuck? I can't dodge? Rest in peace. A carefree android enjoyed a tough battle at a land stuck in the past. Bro, don't make me do all that shit again. Bro, don't make me do all that shit again. I did not realize I couldn't dodge. I just stood there and took it. I should have just kept spamming heal. Don't make me do all that shit again. Oh, okay. All right. Thank God. Okay. All right. That's not that bad. That's really not that bad. Fuck. Maybe it is that bad. Maybe it is that bad. I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
It's all because of you.
Oh man, I like how they just get cut off. He like screams, but I enter the hacker zone, and I do not listen to what he has to fucking say to me. Come on, buddy. Just die. Just die. Just die. Stop making this hard on everybody. Why is Eve attacking with his balls? They all attack with their balls. That's how it works in this game.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Shit.
Nothing matters anymore!
Whoa! Oh, God. Doing this without lock-on must suck. With lock-on sucks. His arm, there's nothing inside. You don't have to kill him. You don't have to kill him. They really didn't have to do that right there. Stab him through the back of the brain. Is she gonna say the same thing?
It's over.
Is it over?
I really screwed up.
I'm 9S.
I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay.
The way she waddled over. Oh my God.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
The you that exists.
But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
9S.
Please, 2B. I want you to do this.
Wait, is that the white calcification? Still ain't calling them 9s. Ain't no way I'm calling him 9s, bro. Damn, she's pretty. It ain't even a question if she's pretty or not. It's just like stating a fact. Who are these? What? Who are these girls? What was that? Wait, she can cry? I don't remember her crying. No, 2B, don't cry, you're so sexy.
It always ends like this.
Okay, so she does say the same thing. Was she crying last time? I don't remember her crying. She must have, though. What was up with those girls? What? She was? Okay, then I just don't remember. It has been like 2 weeks. Or a week or so.
They're still
Some alive?
Yeah, I don't know how. The only explanation would be they either included it in her design or she has become human.
Goddamned machines!
Good luck, Solstice. Goddamned machines!
A message? The data transmissions. They're resonating with each other.
So all the robots are dead, right? All of them are dead because they don't have a central network anymore. So they're, if they were connected to the network when Eve died, they're dead now. Resonate this? Damn, bro. And so now, all of the robots that were connected to the network now have 9S as a brain.
Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet. So I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies. So
I just multiplexed it over some memories of...
I'm glad you're okay.
She cried for you. She cried for you, 9S. Look how pretty she is.
And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war.
The war.
2B and I, our battle will continue for some time to come.
But there's no more robots.
That's another story. For another day.
But there's no more robots. Or not to be. I knew that would be the name of the B ending. I've literally thought to be or not to be every single time I say her name. Yoko Taro, why did you make me play the same game twice in a row? Why did you make me play the same game twice in a row? I don't understand. Like, nothing changed. Yes. We saw from the perspective of 9S and how he went from a robotist to, like, becoming a robot. He literally is one now. And they could upload 9S's backup into a new 9S model. So we could get 9S and we could have 9S. But I don't understand why they made me play the same game twice. What's the difference here? You know what I mean? Okay, Salty, let's do the lore talk then. So what we've discovered is that humanity died to the white phosphorus disease or whatever. And I don't know why my theory didn't happen. I don't know why they did all that experimentation with the Mosso particle, separating the soul from the body. And then they created replicants and gestalts and androids from that. Why did they not store the soul as data? Why did that theory not happen? I don't understand. Like, humans just die, and then the androids. Look at all those violins. The androids took the human genome and human history and put it into a storage center on the moon, right? I'm following, but... Yeah, Star. Yeah, that's the funny part. I was saying the same things. They were calling them gestalts and replicants, and I was like, okay, what am I just playing Signalis again? I'm not really understanding why humanity is just gone. Why did they not store the souls as data? I'm not so sure. I'm not sure how much to tell, because the reason has to do with the plot of the previous game. So maybe I should just play the previous game. If they do that now, they're playing Soma. I've never played Soma, but I heard it's really good and really scary. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Can I move? I can't. Where am I going?
Recover designated items.
Wait, I'm playing the game still, and I'm my wife again. From 9S's room. Wait, 9S is here.
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you.
What?
I needed to give you this.
E-drug. He's just giving me some garbage.
Say, 2B. No, never mind. Just be careful.
Planning preparations complete. Confirm equipment delivered to quarters.
This is before the first mission. Let me check the fucking mail. Wait, I can check my mail here. A new battle begins.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land.
Those are the twins.
We will take back our world from the scourge
A2.
of the machines. We will not fail.
Yo, fuck yeah, with new armor.
Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war.
Wait, is that A2 or is that 2B?
To mankind.
Glory to mankind. Nier Automata. Meaningless code. Childhood's end. I'm so confused. Glory to mankind. Glory. Praise be. Okay, that's the end of Route B, is it not? Time to go to Grubfather. New title screen. Very cool. Okay, well, that was the end of Route B. I have a lot of questions, and hopefully by pressing continue, we will get more. That preview insinuates to me that we will be getting ending C and ending D. And them showing me A2 right there makes me think that we are about to play as A2. Let's do it then, yeah?